morning. Let's go. Katsina governor rather escapes death in road accident. Why Obi El-Rufai haven't joined ADC yet? Bolaji Abdullahi. Why Obi El-Rufai haven't joined ADC yet? Bolaji Abdullahi speaking. And then, Tinubu's failure to appoint envoys hurts Nigeria's global image, says ADC. And then to some other headlines now. MEN, RMRDC seek tech solutions to drive local manufacturing. Nigeria's textile imports surge 298% to about 726 billion naira in 5 years. Needless controversy over NNPCL refineries. On defection, Adelike's negotiation hits brick wall, according to source. Katsina governor rather escapes death in road accident. Why Obi El-Rufai haven't joined ADC yet? Bolaji Abdullahi speaking. On subsidy removal, turnover, profit soar in oil companies. Stock market sustains bullish sentiment as investors gain about 3.4 trillion naira. Tinubu's failure to appoint envoys hurts Nigeria's global image, ADC speaking. Tinubu's failure to appoint envoys hurts Nigeria's global image, according to ADC. To some other headlines now. I was high on tramadol when I killed my son and mother. Suspect confesses. I was high on tramadol when I killed my son and my mother. Suspect confesses. And to some of the political headlines now. The faction at Adelike's negotiation hits brick wall, according to a source. And then, Tinubu's failure to appoint envoys hurts Nigeria's global image, ADC speaks. Senate to Natasha, respect due process, stay away from NAS. Obi to supporters, thank you for celebrating me. Redirects gifts to who? You'll get to find out more later, okay? No ADC leader qualified to inherit Buhari's 12 million block votes. According to Atiku, no ADC leader qualified to inherit Buhari's 12 million block votes. Atiku speaks. To some more stories now. Let's see. Governors, media chiefs, dignitaries to attend late Lateef Jakonde Memorial Lecture. And from here now, we move to Punch newspaper. Let's visit Punch newspaper for some more headlines now. Doctors to begin nationwide strike on Thursday. Overstaffing stalls 70,000 naira minimum wage in Borno State. Enugu crashes Band A electricity tariff to about 160 kilowatts. What's that again? Can I check that? Enugu crashes Band A electricity tariff to 160 naira per kilowatt. Yeah. Naira slips to 1,552.34 naira to dollar. Despite CBN intervention, Naira slips to 1,532 naira per dollar despite CBN intervention. Okay? Race to 2027. PDP's flag bearer battle begins after Atiku's exit. Race to 2027. PDP's flag bearer battle begins after Atiku's exit. And then to some of the headlines now. Nigerians spend over $3.6 billion annually on foreign health care under Buhari $3.6 billion every year on foreign health care under Buhari. Okay. Okpewolo slams Obi as Edo movement ban ignites backlash. Okpewolo slams Obi as Edo movement ban ignites backlash. Awujale's blessings paved way for my 2023 victory, says Tinubu. Federal government sets 30-day deadline to repair damaged Kefi flyover. NAS showdown. Senate draws battle lines over Natasha's return. Those pushing for VP slot for Obi only want to ruin him. Labour Party chieftain. I'll give you a breakdown of that story much later, okay? But he says those pushing for a VP slot for Obi only want to ruin him. Okay. 2026, Osun people have been our strength, says Adeleke. And then Peter Obi's travel ban, unacceptable. ADC blasts Edo governor. ADC coalition formed on solid legal grounds. Spokesman speaks. Senate warns Natasha to stay away from National Assembly. Okwewolo's warning to Peter Obi not threat, says Edo government. APC has blueprint to deliver in Osun if return in 2026, says chieftain. Ekiti PDP governorship aspirant decries poor state of federal roads. And then ex-governorship aspirant clinches Anambra APC ticket for senatorial by-election. MFM begin Women's Basketball League title. Okay, let me move now quickly to Daily Post newspaper. Check your time, 7:09 a.m. Yoruba history wouldn't have been completed if I had failed in last election, says Tinubu. Yoruba history wouldn't have been completed if I had failed in last election, says President Tinubu. Anxiety as retired police officers, Showore, staged mother of all protests in Abuja and other states. Anxiety as retired police officers, Showore, staged mother of all protests in Abuja and other states. APC national chairmanship, North Central youths move to lobby Akpabio for Sani Musa. Police launch investigation as Anambra PDP Guber candidate battle for life in Abuja. No qualified heir to Buhari's 12 million vote bank. Osita Okechukwu speaking here. And moving on to some of the national stories. I never threatened Peter Obi. Protocol must be followed. Edo Governor Okpewolo speaks. I never threatened Peter Obi. Protocol must be followed. Edo Governor Okpewolo. Abia Commissioner of Police addresses retired officers' concern about welfare. And then, Kwara Agency seals 6 buildings, shops, over poor sanitation. Nigeria debates future of digital healthcare amidst global shift. Governor Diko rather involved in accident along Daura Katsina Road. Niger NMA kicks against newly reviewed medical allowances. Okay, let me touch on some political headlines also. ADC coalition, Peter Obi, others have realized themselves. Atiku vows to stop Atiku. Peter Obi, others have realized themselves. Atiku vows to stop Atiku. PDP not about Atiku. We have moved on without him before now. Abba Moro is the one speaking. PDP not about Atiku. We have moved on. Without him. Even before now. Abba Moro speaking. And then, coalition will use Anambra Guber poll to test strength. ADC Guber candidate also speaking. And then, ex-Adamawa APC Guber candidate Binani defects to the ADC. Now in Jigawa State, NNPP, APC conduct primaries for by-election in Gariki Babura. You told Nigerians not to vote for you if no electricity. ADC reminds Tinubu, you told Nigerians not to vote for you if no electricity. ADC reminds President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And then we move from there to the Sun newspaper now, everyone. Okwebolo clarifies stand, says state open to all Nigerians, but protocols must be followed. On Okwebolo clarifies stand, says state open to all Nigerians, but protocols must be followed. It's okay. So when you are when you are going to Edo State, you must follow protocol. Let the governor know, or else security is not guaranteed. Oh God. Katsina governor rather involved in road accidents. War over demand for 12 new states. And then OT clears air on creation of additional states. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Let's get to some other political stories. On defections, prioritize loyal members, fulfill campaign promises. APC chieftain tells Tinubu. Prioritize loyal members, fulfill campaign promises. APC chieftain tells Tinubu. And then 2027, no electricity, no votes. ADC tells Tinubu. No electricity, no votes. ADC tells Tinubu. And then PDP condemns assassination attempt on its Anambra governorship candidate. Osun 2026, APC aspirant Oyebamiji canvasses support amidst Adelike's automatic ticket rumor. All right, we move quickly to Daily Thrust newspaper. High fertilizer cost. Farmers dump rise. Maize cultivation. 5 months after, probe of alleged Boko Haram funding drags in the National Assembly. Why PDP tolerates anti-party activities. Why PDP tolerates anti-party activities. Something you might just want to read, but Daily Trust has got that story. And then 5 months after probe of alleged Boko Haram funding drags in National Assembly. 5 months after probe of alleged Boko Haram funding drags in the National Assembly. And then economists differ on Naira stability amidst $4.1 billion CBN intervention. ADC to Tinubu. No electricity, no votes for you in 2027. We are tired of failed promises. Retired police officers vow to hit the streets. To the Guardian newspaper now, everyone. Let's move to the Guardian newspaper, 7:16 a.m. 2 die in Cross Rivers court clash. Tears. Gratitude as Obi Elumelu bid farewell to ex-rep Asoluka. Businessman raises alarm over police harassment. DSS DG orders release of 12 detainees, pays millions in compensation. Police probe cult-related killing of university students in Rivers State. Tinubu, Akpabio eulogize Awujale at prayers. NRC debunks circulating video of burning train. Fire raises company in Ibadan. Monarch demands release of reps report on $56 million Calabar port dredging. Troops arrest 62 Seized 350,000 liters of stolen oil in Niger Delta. Group slams Governor Lawal, claims Zamfara was off since 2023. Coalition defends Malami, faults Kebbi governor alleged 30 million naira donation to church. NBA promises major changes to Electoral Act once beavers, IREV, legalized. Did you hear that? NBA proposes major challenges to Electoral Act. Once beavers, IREV, legalized. All right, let's move now to another newspaper, this time around The Nation, which is going to be the last one before I bring in Rufai Oseni to analyze some of the headlines, okay? The Nation is next. Expert seeks domestication of disability law in Ekiti. Cults kill community's deputy chairman in Rivers. Bandits kidnap 4 in attack on Bauchi community. And then 1 killed, crops destroyed in Benue, Cross River land dispute. Group unveils campaign to end Abuja indigenes marginalization. Group unveils campaign to end Abuja indigenes marginalization. Awujale predicted my second term victory, says Tinubu. Okay. States slow down on loans following rise in revenue. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Everyone feel free, very free to join the conversation this morning. We're streaming on YouTube. Go there and do drop a comment. On YouTube is just VOP FM, or just type it in full. VOP 90.3 FM. And then to the comment section, let's just have a robust conversation together. And then our WhatsApp number is open this morning, 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. Much later, I'll get to open up the studio lines so we can have a big conversation together this morning. All right? 7:19 a.m. Let's get to talk to Rufai at this time.
Around. I hear that Governor Bebolo has started reacting based on a lot that has been said against him. And he said him saying Peter Obi should not come to the state was just mere protocol. No, it was not protocol. He said it in a way of political campaign and political brag and assertiveness that he is the master of the states. And that if Peter Obi comes, he will see the consequences. And Peter Obi does not need to come and tell you that he's coming to the States. He was in political brag. He also made mention of the giving. Say people should not publicize giving. When President Tinubu publicized his giving, why didn't you, Monday or Pueblo, that can't solve the insecurity problem in your states, berate President Tinubu for publicizing his giving? Why is it this focus on Peter Obi? Because you people are just making Peter Obi even more popular with all of this you are doing. It should be an open and fair ground. He doesn't need to tell you if he's coming to the States. He doesn't need to report to you. Peter Obi is not the only politician that comes to the States. But why is this noise around him when he comes or he visits the States? So with due respect, your argument is not tenable. There's nothing called protocol. They are not giving him any security. No. There's nothing you are doing. He has a right, like a private citizen, to come and go to any part of the country. Because Jared Tenebe, the chief of APC, the chairman of APC, also came out to say the governor is right. I'm not surprised. Is it not Jared Tenebe that came on TV to say during my show when I asked him, I said people don't watch Arise TV. That people in Edo State don't have
I
DSTV. Is
remember
that not
that.
what he said?
I remember that.
Is that not what he said? Is that not the same people that when I interview and I asked to interview Okpebolo leading up to the election, they said I should go and bring $1 million. Is that not what the APC in Benin said that time? And the back and forth that ensued. So let's call it spade a spade. See, if we don't have a country where we can collectively condemn evil, then we can never have a country where we can move further. And we keep running around in circles. And that's what is happening in Nigeria. Why can't Okpebolo condemn President Tinubu, all the billions he gives to people, or the wife of President Tinubu, all the billions she gives to nurses and all of that? Why can't Okpebolo condemn that? You're not telling me, Okpebolo, that people should not make their giving public. Or the people in UNN that he gave to solve the problem. How will he not make it public? It's not a problem that was public to solve the problem of accreditation. See, we need to open our eyes and open them well in 2027 and the elections coming. Because we cannot allow this kind of narrative and these people that, with their mindset to just truncate the hopes and the prospects of this country. I mean, Pastor Tunde Bakari was saying something that was quite shocking. And he said that the Awujale played a role as regards the emergence, of the APC. And he had to talk to President Bola Tinubu. And I'm asking, what concerns a traditional ruler with politics?
Okay.
And they're not supposed to be beyond any level of partisanship. Although Pastor Tunde Bakari gave the caveat that it's beyond any level of partisanship. But it's not even supposed to go into the political talks and everything in the first place, that even calling people to order. Let the politicians do their thing. And that's why it's so sad. And a traditional ruler somewhere in Lagos was berating people for their associations with the Labour Party. And that's why a lot is happening. A lot is happening. Look at the other day, around the community in Lagos now, they are renaming streets that were named after people of a certain ethnic group before. They are now renaming them, all because of politics. And you see, the funny thing is, you that follow these politicians and all this rubbish that happen, these politicians don't even give a hoot about you. They don't care about you. The question is, do you have potable water? Is your life any better? Do you have potable drinking water? Do you have money to take care of yourself in healthcare? Do you have money to send your child to school? Is your life any better? So if we don't build a society that is fair for all, nothing will happen. All this repression in the name of politics does not augur well. Because we remember the Mama Chidinma case in the last election. And those threats came to pass. But what did the police say? What did the police say? Didn't the police say it was a joke? But the threats came to pass. Didn't they disenfranchise people? Didn't they beat people up in their election? Didn't they stab them in the eye? Didn't they stab Jennifer in the eye? What kind of country are we building? And we need to introspect and think deeply if we truly want to build a country that will stand the test of time. This is not the time for the back and forth people. This is the time to be assertive and ask ourselves questions. What will be said about us? What will be said about our country? President Tinubu is up in Abeokuta. He went to, I went for the prayers as regards the Awujale today. And he's been visiting all parts of the country. He visited Kano to go talk to the families of the downtown about the major industrialists that passed the other day. And he's been having this tour around the country while we also get ready for governance. All right. Part of the story is making the rounds. There's a story making the round that they're saying that President Tinubu, a new nationwide poll by Eagle Badger Data Analytics, places his public approval rating at 37%, with 43.4% of the respondents saying that they disapprove of his performance, and another 12.2% remain neutral, while 7.2% decline to respond. The poll posed a single question. Do you approve or disapprove of President Tinubu's performance? It was conducted by telephone between July 4 and 10, with interviews conducted. The sample was selected using proportionate stratified random sampling, a method designed to ensure national representation. While the 37 approval rating reflects public concern over economic hardship, job creation, and the likes, it suggests that its administration retains a base of support that could grow with visible midterm gains, and the numbers are not far from those of other world leaders facing similarly complex challenges. So, a poll is saying that President Tinubu's approval rating is about 37%, which is quite poor, which is quite dismal, and a lot of people disagreed, with what has happened, what the way he's run the country, and how things are going in the country as we speak. Because of the poverty, unemployment, corruption in the system, the state of play of the economy, and these are indications that things are not well. So, but the administration keeps saying it has done a lot. That when the GDP numbers come out after the rebasing, it will get some traction and it will help, make things a whole lot better. That's what the administration claims. They also claim that there's a now parity between exchange rate markets, that there's no arbitrage in the market as such again because of their policies. Moody gave them a thumbs up recently as some other rating agencies. And they're also talking about other things like student loans and the likes. But people are complaining otherwise. Also, there's a very sad story about a lecturer that is supposed to be teaching university students what to do. The lecturer died while having sexual intercourse somewhere in Kogi with the university students. Investigations are still on, as to what really happened. But it's a very sad one that the state of play of our country has become so sad. The lecturers that are supposed to instill discipline in students are now the one, having a merry-go-round with students. It just speaks volumes about the state of play of our system and our educational system, in general, and in the country. WAEC has come out to say that they didn't cancel any 2025 results, that they are marking as we speak, and that people should debunk that fake news. And some other stories making the round. Senate is saying that respect due process, no court order mandating your recall, because Natasha did say she was going to go back on Tuesday. But Senate is saying otherwise, that they're saying that please respect that. But anyway, I don't think that's going to be able to happen on Tuesday, because Senate is also going on recess anytime soon. So if they go on recess, and they're definitely going to go for like a couple of months, maybe they'll be back by September. And the time they come back, it's going to be time for, the time will have elapsed for Natasha Akpoti's suspension. Professor Perogi, the professor that talked about the fact that Aisha Buhari was divorced, based on the divorce allegation against President, that said Aisha Buhari was divorced from President Tinubu, has finally apologized, to Aisha, saying that his source told him, but it's very sad that he didn't get information spot on. It was supposed to be private. MBA to NAS, amend the Electoral Act to mandate beavers and IRS views. And that's what I keep on saying. See, leading up to the next elections, if we do not work to change those INEC guidelines that just talk about, IRF, but does not make it a law that it must be used, then nothing will happen. That's why the Nigerian Bar Association is calling on the National Assembly to urgently amend the Electoral Act, proposing far-reaching reforms that will give full legal backing to the use of beavers, and IRF to be able to ensure free and fair elections. And, this was part of the presentation submitted by MBA's Electoral Reform Committee, led by Dr. Monde Ubani, SAN. If that is not done, we are not going anywhere in 2027 election. And that's what people should campaign with now, and even tell their lawmakers that must be done. The use of IRF, they must give legal backing. That's just it. If we are not giving legal backing to it, then we can as well know that we are not ready. SDP is embroiled in leadership crisis following INEC's rejection of a letter introducing the acting national chairman of the party. The electoral body has queried the legality of the move and demanded clarification from substantive chairman Alhaji Shehu Musa Babam. So that is also a big problem that is going on now, with SDP. And as regards the deal, Galatasaray deal, Osimhen might just be finalizing the deal soon, with Galatasaray. Uh, it's something that we've been looking at for a while. And quickly on Zamfara, court stops Aliyu and 8 others from parading as Zamfara assembly members. The governor has been going back and forth with some assembly members in Zamfara, and there's been some legal, judgments as regards that. So let's just keep watching all these stories.
Okay. Thank you so much, Rufai Oseni. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you indeed. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Everyone join the conversation this time around and let's have a robust one together. Okay, like I told you, VOP 90.3 FM on YouTube. Yeah, just join the conversation and let's have a beautiful one this morning. VOP 90.3 FM. And you can also reach me via WhatsApp. You can call me on WhatsApp maybe much later, especially for those listening to us or joining us from outside Nigeria. Okay, yeah, you can reach me from, reach me on WhatsApp from, on the number 081-717-56338. 081-717-56338. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I want to have a conversation with a political analyst this morning. Okay, let me let you know that Frank Ayala will be joining us just right now. Frank Ayala is right here. Let me take him to his home state, Edo. Frank, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judy.
Yes, good morning, Frank. Frank, let's talk quickly. Let me. Okay. Let me not use that word. Let me reverse. Let me say back. Let me we had this conversation earlier, but then the cocoa thing is right now, Monday Okwebolo has denied issuing a threat to Peter Obi. He said it's not what everyone is saying, that he never threatened Peter Obi, but then protocol must be followed. Yes. When he was talking, I thought we are confused. He was confused then, he's a governor who is always confused at times, saying one thing and meaning the other one and all of that. But please help us understand. Is it that he wants Peter Obi to follow protocol? Okay, maybe not only Peter Obi. Anyone who is entering a door henceforth should follow protocol. Is that what it is?
Judy, it's most unfortunate for Edo. It's most unfortunate for my state.
Your
when
governor.
We say that it's good, my governor, as it stands today, that's my governor. Either by Supreme Court ruling or by any declaration, is my governor.
Okay.
The most unfortunate thing there is we try to play down the value, the importance of education. If Monday was to be as educated as we expect it to be, he should know that when the governor come out to say something openly, it is subject to interpretation from any quarter. But if I'm to help Monday this morning, I don't really think he want to threaten Peter Obi. Okay. He does not know the weight of his speech. He does not know the weight of his comments because he's not educated, because he's coming from a background of just put anybody there that we can use to rubber stamp whatever we want to be. So for me, Monday with good intent. Sometimes we have what we call unintended consequences when you talk. I don't think Monday want to openly threaten who is bigger than him in all lines. Really, protocol must be observed. People like Peter Obi, a one-time city governor of a state, and a very successful businessman, a former presidential candidate of aspirant or a candidate of a party, a national party, shouldn't just enter a state without getting to get. Now, I'm not saying clearance, I'm not saying permission. The governor needs to be aware for obvious reason. Stand on security, make easy movement for him, give it the protocol, the necessary understand you need to get to where you have to get to. For me, I don't think Monday we want to intentionally threaten Obi, knowing quite well that Obi is bigger than him in all lines. So that's my submission for that. Let's help him to believe that it's not intention to threaten Obi.
No,
because if it does,
Frank,
is very clear.
Frank, let's look at it. He said, I am sending a warning to Peter Obi. Did you hear that? A warning to Peter Obi.
Yes.
That's what he said.
Yes.
Those are his words.
Warning could mean so many things. Depends on how you are interpreting it, Judy. If I'm saying I'm warning Peter, if I say I'm warning Judy not to go through Lomina Bridge, that does not mean I will hurt Judy. There could be other danger I'm seeing that Monday might not. There might be other danger he's seeing that Peter Obi might not be seeing. He's the chief security officer of the state. That is not to say he should not guide his utterances. He's a governor. He's like a father. You don't have to put your mouth and talk because you see one thing, someone behind you somewhere. This guy said that he's going to give Tinubu 2.7 million votes. I don't know where he's going to get the vote from. All those state histories in democracy have never produced 2 million votes. I don't know where Monday is going to get 2.7 million votes for. These are the implications. These are the indices. These are the metrics to show this guy do not really go through the classroom. It's unfortunate. Then again, the constitution could provide room for him to become governor. He's qualified.
Are you saying, Frank? Let's get this clearly. Are you saying that all of the governors who have been visiting other states, for instance, governors visiting Lagos State, will always get someone who's advice or will always send letters or whatever, will need a visa to enter Lagos and then talk to someone who first before they come in? Is that the situation? Has it always been like that?
Judy, I expect the protocol to be like that.
No, it's not about what you expect.
I don't think, Judy, that is how the protocol to be. Except we are doing something contrary. Today, you won't tell me that a former chief, a former king is going to under 60. That will not get to know, the king will not get to know, you get to know through under means. No. But that is not to say, constitution require anybody, permit anybody to leave and move anytime, provided you are within Nigeria. So I expected Peter Obi protocol to have gotten across to Monday protocol. But if they do not, that is also not to say that Monday has the right to threaten a citizen of Nigeria, irrespective of his status.
Okay.
That's my submission on that.
But whether you like it or not, some persons are coming out to say, see, Okpebolo knew he messed up. So he's just trying to use words now to just douse that tension that he caused by himself. You know?
That's why I said Monday need to be careful with his comments. So that he won't be subject to interpretation from all corners. So that's for me, that is what I think has happened there. Monday, I don't think Monday intend to do that. Monday do not have capacity to threaten Peter Obi from the first place. Who is Monday? Is it not that guy that can maybe pronounce his budget? Who is Monday that the result came online recently? Is that I'm going to try? What was Monday doing before he became governor? Peter Obi has. You see how Peter Obi become the governor? He was not even in the court. He was in a board meeting with Fidelity Bank that was announced that he's now they have been declared governor. That he have to run away. Monday do not have the capacity to threaten Peter Obi, but Peter Obi ought to have actually notifying not to get permission. Monday, I'm coming to your city to do ABCD. So that Monday will not assist. If you have put those bad boys on the road, we remove them within that period. Because Monday is we know Monday. Monday, he talks without knowing the intent of the capacity, the intent of what he's saying.
Okay, let's
that's my submission on that, Judy.
Let's still dwell on Peter Obi. A Labour Party chieftain, Atiku, has said something vital. He said, those pushing for VP slot, all right, for Peter Obi, only want to ruin him. I would want you to dissect that statement. Only want to ruin Peter Obi. Those pushing for him to become the VP wants to ruin Peter Obi. Help us understand what this man is talking about.
Monday, Judy.
No, leave Monday. Leave Monday.
Really? Okay. So Monday has become a disaster. It has become a disaster. So, Judy, for me, this is my opinion. Kachuku, we should be mindful of Kachuku. The ADC, the PDP need to be very careful of Kachuku. Kachuku, for me, is vulnerable to APC's negotiation. That is one. He's negotiating for the weak points. If he doesn't know, he should know. Now, back to Peter Obi. Judy, if Peter Obi to go for election today, Peter Obi will not score more than 2 million votes if it's not to 2 million votes. Do you know why I say that? The matrix, the scientific calculation that work in favor of Peter Obi that make it to have 6.1 million votes. Those sentiments are gradually fading away. What are the sentiments? First sentiment work in favor of Obi. What are the sentiments? Number one, power must go down to the south. It was a sentiment that today is gradually dying. Then two, IPOP was very powerful. They were very influential in 2022 because of the way Buhari handled them. Buhari gave them national relevance. So the Easterner, where Peter Obi got about 95% vote, use IPOP influence either to intimidate people or to sway vote for Peter Obi. That is two. Number three, the NSAS movement, who later fused into obedience, was also an influence that played in favor of Obi, because the NSAS guys wanted to revenge on the government by bringing a neutral person who has never been in terms of at the central. Then the last one, number four, issue of Muslim ticket also played in favor of Obi. Why? Because the state Obi won in the north was really the Christian state. But you can't say that in Kano, you can't say that in Sokoto, you can't say that in Kebbi and very Kebbi, you can't say that in Jigawa. So those four matrix, those four sentiments, as we speak today, will not swing any vote anywhere. What will swing vote now is someone that has a national structure. So Obi should please, I appeal to him, taking up after a governor, the next office for you is either to be a senator or to be a vice president. It's not a law that he must jump to presidency, to the president. Because Obi, with his mathematical, with business experience, he can manage the economy as a vice president. Who is the chairman of National Economic Council? Whom the responsibility of the economy fall on his desk. So Obi, opting for vice president for me is a big deal. It's a win-win for me to support him, to campaign for him, to give him my vote. And going for a presidency, Obi cannot put the required vote to unseat this our current president. Do they forget it? Kachuku is negotiating for the weak point. Kachuku is vulnerable to APC negotiation, so that we know already. So Kachuku is not person to be taken serious. What did he get? What was his vote? The Kachuku that is going to do permutation, what did he get last election?
Not only Kachuku this time around. Not only Kachuku. Now, hear me. Dr. Eze, who is an Oxford-trained entrepreneur, and of course was the 2023 House of Representatives candidate of the Labour Party, for Abakaliki is the federal constituency of Ebonyi State. In an interview, also mentioned that Peter Obi should not be VP to anybody, and that he reiterated those pushing for VP slot for Obi only want to ruin him. So are we saying that Peter Obi should just, run for the presidential seat or nothing else?
Obi need to be mentored. Obi need to be a vice president first. It's not that he must be a vice president, no. Looking at the mathematical calculation,
you say he doesn't have the power to be the president. He doesn't have the wherewithal to be the president. He's not strong enough to be the president.
But today, he cannot muzzle the number that will make it president. The numbers are what we are looking at. The matrix, the number. Obi cannot muzzle the national number, vote number that will make him the president. Obi do not have that. He do not have that capacity to muzzle the number. I don't know how obedient are interpreting Obi capacity. I don't know. I'm also scared that APC might also be using the same some of this character. Today, how many Labour people have decanted from Labour to APC in the national level? These are people that are saying Obi. So I'm also scared to say that APC have already infiltrated the obedient movement to create a platform to make sure to be on another platform, Atiku on another platform. So that synergy that we have seen there will not be there. That's what they did in 2023. That's what they do, and they did that through Wike. Wike were the one that frustrated to be out of PDP, frustrated they will do more. APC saw this very long ago. That if they to repeat 2019 ticket, Tinubu will not become president. So they needed to get some greedy one among them, like Wike, who was in one party and routing for another party. I think they've left PDP for him now. He's no more organizing a media chat. They've left. So if they are saying that Obi should go to PDP, Obi will not get PDP ticket. Wike is position for PDP ticket. Wike want to run against his boss, and it will be a drama that is unfolding. Want to start seeing the at once and two. So for me, obedient need to encourage Obi to be vice in the first instance. After which, then he moved to the top. They must have strengthened the economy that is coming to supervise.
You mentioned the last time that politics is a game of numbers, and people want to tell you, yes, you're right, but then Obi has got the numbers from north,
Obi have not gotten
east,
the numbers,
west, and south. He has got the numbers. Remember what happened in 2023? A very large number of Nigerians still believe Obi won that election. It was rigged.
In their imagination.
So if you say that Obi,
in their imagination, it's not true. Obi did not win that election. Obi, so you know why? Atiku won 12 states, Tinubu won 12 states, Obi won 12 states. And Tinubu got 8.9 million votes. Atiku got 6.9 million votes. Obi got 6.1 million votes. How did he win that election? Each of them win 12 states. Each of them win 12 states. Obi won federal capital. Don't also forget that the law says
each of them won.
For you to be declared president, that's why we have problem with Yakubu.
Each of them won. Each of them won 12 states according to INEC, according to the papers, right?
Yes.
Beautiful. I think I like this. I like this.
Yes, each of them won 12 states, but Obi now won the federal capital. Obi won the federal capital. Then by number, simple majority, Tinubu won 8.9. You know, I'm not a fan of APC, but those are the figures we are looking at. We shouldn't discuss what is off the record. Let's look at the record, what the book is saying. It was because that Tinubu did not look at what the book was saying. That's why I say something is gone today. Where are we? So Obi needs to be patient. Obi do not have the national structure to win presidency today. It's not about media popularity. Election is a different ball game from Gani Faremi under the National Conscience Party. Got 140,000 votes. Gani Faremi, that the whole world was celebrating. It's not by popularity of the media. It's being the foot on the ground. So Obi should please heed our advice. Accept the office of the vice president in the first instance. Let him work on that so that have a national structure that will support him, that will feel the structure to support him when the time comes. But as of today, the time has not come for Obi. I love him, I respect him, I don't believe in his capacity to deliver. But today, looking at the numbers, Obi do not have the number, will not have the number.
African Democratic Congress, ADC, yesterday addressed the delay in the full membership of Peter Obi and, of course, El-Rufai in the party. All right? This came as a former Director General of the PDP, Governors Forum, Madubum, resigned from the PDP and joined the ADC. They are trying to explain to us why Obi and El-Rufai haven't joined ADC yet. Maybe you want to throw more light on that. Or you know why they have not joined the party yet?
This is exactly what Obi did. Sorry, I have to start with Obi, not El-Rufai. I'm not really a fan of El-Rufai. I'm a fan of Obi. I love him. I like him. I like the way he presents issues. I like the way he go about his job. I'm liking Obi more from the area of integrity. Obi have told you all very clearly, we come with nothing, we go with nothing. So Obi, this is exactly what happened when the PDP started their shenanigans in 2022 for the party ticket. Obi, he take a decision. Decisions are always very slow, but he want to be very sure. Okay. Obi will not go and register for ADC now because the Labour have two fractions. The faction Obi belongs to might likely get the day in the court. So Obi want to negotiate from the strength side. If Obi should leave Labour now, the value going to APC will be going to APC as a single person, not as a team. So Obi want to see the court case in Labour come to a conclusion to enable say, okay, this is the faction that belongs to, they have won the case. So are we not moving or we are not moving? So that's what is creating a delay for Obi. And because of all this talk up and down, you know, as vice president, so you also need to put into calculation the tension of his supporters. If it's to go to ADC, how many number will he get? If it's to remain in Labour, that is sure that he will get the ticket. Not also forget that the PDP is also approaching Obi, that he should come over so that they will give you the ticket. So all these are mathematical calculations that Obi need to be sure that will be negotiating from the strength, not from the weak points.
Okay, moving on to some other headlines. Former Director General, Voice of Nigerian, Mr. Osita Okechukwu, has declared that none of the prominent opposition coalition in the ADC parading themselves to be, to be inheritance of late former President Muhammadu Buhari's 12 million votes bank possesses the sterling credentials to be his heir. In other words, what I'm just trying to say is that Okechukwu is saying that no ADC leader is qualified to inherit Buhari's 12 million block vote. Nobody. Not Atiku, not Obi, nobody. What do you think?
Yes, according to Professor Yusuf, the former Director General for National Insurance, Health Insurance, he said very clearly, he said 12.7 million votes are up for grab. They are waiting for the people, their manifesto, to tell them what they will do for the North. So for now, nobody have acquired that 12.7 million votes. I agree with him. But to say that they do not have the capacity is also disagree with him. Obi might not be able to acquire it now. Depends on the party that flag the flag bearer, the party the Obi is representing. Atiku for now is trying to fuse himself into that movement, but struggling from my own angle. Atiku might get part of it in the first instance. Also depends on the direction APC will go in 2017.
In 2027, you mean?
If you look at in 2027, I need to say, depends on the direction APC will also go. These are sales people, these are marketers, these are businessmen who are playing the chefs, who are moving. Okay, if you move this way, you take it out there. So APC is a determinant factor on who acquire that 12.7 million votes. But in the interim, nobody have acquired it. The APC is not even talking about it because they can't even acquire it. Because the CPC block of APC have already they've broken away, but they've not moved away completely with the 12.7 million votes.
Okay, Frank.
So El-Rufai is trying to position himself, trying to negotiate to see if he can get part of it.
Frank, let me come from the back door. Obedience are pleading with Atiku to step down for Peter Obi. Would you join Obedience to do that if you have the chance?
I will not. Because democracy is a game of number. From our calculations,
wait. It means if Atiku decides to step down for an Obi, right? It will mean that Atiku will be supporting Obi full time. Atiku will help Obi cover the entire North, right? Beautiful.
Yes,
El-Rufai is also there. The likes of Babachir Lawal. Okay, the likes of Babachir Lawal. In fact, the CPC block. What do you say?
If CPC block are not for the CPC block, they are Muslims. They can't follow Obi.
Wait.
That's the challenge.
You think so?
The CPC block, they are core Muslims that will not follow Obi. That's one of the challenge the obedience are not seeing. The CPC block of the APC, they are core Muslims. That's where Shetima came from. Tinubu was under pressure to take Shetima because of that CPC. Tinubu was under pressure to take Shetima because of the CPC. The CPC are very strong in Northeast. Northeast, like Bauchi, Borno, Gombe, Yobe, Katsina, Zamfara. Okay. They are very strong. So the CPC block, they are the core Muslims. They will not accept Atiku is able to collapse his structure to support Obi. It is on that ground they will now also need to go into that CPC block and take one of their advice. That's why you see some mathematics over the weekend. They were talking of Bala Mohammed. Because the Bauchi people we worship Buhari till tomorrow.
And that's what I'm saying. If Atiku and the CPC block decides to say, okay, fine, or let me not even mention the CPC block. Let's say Atiku decides to say, okay, fine, I've heard your cries. Let me step down for an Atiku. Would you also want to say, okay, fine, let Peter Obi get the entire support from across the north?
Why not? Why not? Why not? Who is supporting? Why not? Why not? Jude, let's also look at the CPC block. We have what we call the Kaduna Mafias. Have you heard of that name? There's a group called the Kaduna Mafias. Not mafia in terms of crime now, mafia in terms of politics. Okay. Atiku was the head of the Kaduna Mafias. Nurtured and monitored by the then Yaradua. The real Yaradua, the former head of deputy to Obasanjo. Remember Musa Yaradua? Yaradua. Shehu Yaradua. Shehu Yaradua was the head of Kaduna Mafia. Atiku is from that Kaduna Mafia, which is part of the CPC already. That's why people are speculating that Atiku might inherit that 12.7 million votes.
Okay.
So if Atiku collapses structure, that means Obi is sure of two things. Part of the CPC, part of Kaduna Mafia, that will now join the Christian community from the north to sway the vote. Until they do that, Obi should not leave. He should not make an attempt to join any party for now. So it will not be legal issue. That's why Obi is at the middle. He's not looking at moving for now because of legal issues. So that if they finally conclude, it will be easy for him to switch.
Okay, Frank, just can you hear me? Are you there?
Yes, I'm
yeah. There's something happening in the National Assembly that I want to just throw it behind about Natasha Akpoti. All right, that is before I let you go. And again, Nigerians are saying, no electricity, no votes. That was what Tinubu promised. Everyone, stay there. I'll be right back.
It's time to take the next step toward your dreams. Admissions are now open for the October 2025 and January 2026 intakes at Lancaster University, Ghana. Get ready for a world-class education, global opportunities, and an unforgettable experience right from Ghana. For more information, contact us at +234 0701 708 9214 or email us at nigeria@lancaster.edu.gh. Apply today and begin your journey to success with Lancaster University, Ghana. Your future starts now.
All right, Frank. Yes, before I let you go, no electricity, no votes. That's what Nigerians are saying now. You told us.
What Tinubu told us not to vote for him again if you cannot fix by electricity by all means possible. So you have not fixed it, so you have disqualified yourself. He set his exam. He set the cutoff mark. They are fall below cutoff mark. So that's why we are saying, let to be and the other to get their all right. Then come to National Assembly. And Natasha, for me, is trying to play a mind game. Because I read through the seat, I got a copy of the CTC of the judgment through a friend. The judgment never said she should go and resume. The judge was very clear in our opinion that the 6 months was too long for a senator to be absent from the constitutional responsibility. that does not make it a law. So Natasha should go back to the court for proper interpretation. You shouldn't go to National Assembly to go and consult what we don't want to say in the National Assembly, in National Radio. So the judgment, all the judgment she take, all the plea she take to court was decided against her. So it should go and sought for further clarification before it becomes the Security National Assembly will not allow her in. Then that will create some kind of rancor, put the National Assembly on the bad light of the Nigerian people. So you shouldn't just start that game. You should go and hold on until they conclude without their conclusion. That matter is going to get to Supreme Court. Okay. Because National Assembly have appealed that case, so we are following up as the case develops. Thank you today.
Thank you so much, Frank, for having this conversation with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
0700 903 903 903. You want to call in? 0700 903 903 903. Use that number or WhatsApp, especially for those calling or listening from outside Nigeria. 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. That's a WhatsApp number. Okay? Now, I would always ask you to move away from your radio set or turn down the volume so we can hear each other. Okay? If you're calling. Just about 60 seconds for everyone. 1 minute. 1 minute. All right? Thank you so much. Let's take your calls now. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, Kamejude.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
How was your weekend?
Great. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Peter Wija, calling from South Lightown.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, the whole of this permutation on this our electoral movement, I just discovered that this confusion will continue if we did not rectify these issues very well. Now, they are trying to, abolish the issue of, the regional contestants. Maybe the East, the West, the North, just by turn as well. So I decide, I just want to bring a kind of idea. If it is time of the East, let every other region, mellow down for the people of the East to bring out somebody who will represent them. Then if they bring out people, if they bring out a person, then every other region will support the person they brought.
All right.
Then when it comes to the side of the North will bring one single person, and every other region will support.
Thank you.
So, I think
Thank you
this
so
will
much.
solve the whole of this issue.
It's all right. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning here. Are you there? Good morning. Oh, please call back if you can. Hello, good morning.
Yes, Judy, I greet you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Hello?
I can hear you. Speak.
Hello?
Talk to us.
Can you
Just
hear
speak.
me?
Speak. Go ahead.
Okay. I know you can hear me.
I can
This
hear
is Baba
you.
G
Okay.
calling. Judy, I'm sick and tired of the permutation that Obi does not have national spread. I can tell you that should be before 2019 or before 2023. But as of today, I can tell you for free, if Atiku fly the flag of ADC and Obi as a running mate, Atiku will not get one state in the entire South because the president now will work against him seriously because he's from the South. Okay. But if you can allow Obi to fly the flag under ADC, not Labour or any other party, and they allow all the shifting of ADC to work for Obi, I can tell you for free, Obi will clear the South, the Southeast, and we enter the Southwest, and they will fight it out in the North. But if you allow Atiku, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Atiku will not win any state now. I'm
you.
a fan of Atiku,
Okay.
but it will be very difficult.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Hello, good morning to you. 1 minute, everyone.
Yeah,
good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
My name is Prince from Sweden.
Okay, good morning, Prince.
Yeah, I just want to say that the ADC should allow Obi to be the flag bearer if they want to get anything. Because if the North has now made it compulsory that each time a Southerner becomes a president, there is a problem. So we will not tolerate that from the South. The Southerners will not tolerate that. So the best thing for them is to allow Obi to be the flag bearer, and they will give him strong VP. Anything else rather than that, they should forget. Tinubu will continue.
Thank you.
That's the contribution.
Thank you so much for the contribution. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Kamijude.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, my name is Shola. I'm calling from Egbeda.
All right, Shola.
To start with Obapolo, like the analyst said, because of Obi's his status, you understand, he's a big personality. Fine. Normally, you should have involved or informed the governor. It's for his own safety. You understand, for his kind of personality. But if you look at the tone at which Obapolo was threatening, first of all, he was mentioning that where he did get 15 million, you know that there is a kind of resentment for Obi. So for that is clear. He didn't say that in good intention. I'm talking about the governor. Therefore, I beg to differ with the analyst saying that Obi should go for vice president. No, Nigerians are very conscious now. If it were to be a level playing ground, my brother, see, Obi will win even in the north. But they know what they want to do. They know the shenanigans. If your analyst is comfortable with allowing structures of thieves to remain because he just wants Obi, then that is not for Nigerians as a whole. So what doing well. Nigerians are behind Obi. That is it. Thank you, Ikabejide.
All right, thank you so much. Hello, good morning.
Only Judy.
Good morning.
My name is Robert.
All right.
Judy, the way your analyst analyzed this morning, me, I don't like it. That Mr. Frank, or particularly on Okpebolo and Segado Obi's visit to Edo State. At a point, he said Okpebolo was habilitated, and he said, no. He first of all say Okpebolo has the right to say the man should not come. And another point, it's not in one side. If you are analyzing, if the his statement is wrong, you say it is wrong. The way most of us are saying what Okpebolo have said is wrong. Why are you trying to side Okpebolo in one side, another side you are saying Obi again? I don't understand. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you. Good morning.
Hello, Jide, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hello.
Hi,
Jide,
good morning. Good morning, I can hear you.
Yeah, my name is Innocent. I'm calling from Amuwodo of Free State. Well done. I've been long ago. Well done.
Thank you.
I want to ask one thing. You know, when they say the 12 million votes, this 12 million votes is no more alive. You know why I say so? This 12 million votes is on 2023. They share it between Bola Ahmed Tinubu with Atiku. Atiku get about 7 point something because they are same North who supported Buhari also supported Atiku. Where this Bola Ahmed Tinubu is also APC. Those who interest is APC. They supported the Bola Ahmed Tinubu from there. Maybe get about 5 million. The remaining one is from South here. So when people is using that 12 million vote to shake Nigeria or to threaten Nigeria, it's no more.
Thank you.
People should understand that. And also, Obi should understand one thing. He promised to give his life for Nigeria to work. Nobody needs his life now. What we need is ambition. Let him fulfill this ambition for now. Let this man work. Let him work between him and Atiku and get us from this mess we are into. If it's possible. Forget those that are pushing him. They are only trying to be relevant for one thing or another. And again, Obi should manage let him say anybody that is obedient to register on this platform. Let's see how many millions of obedience. They are not more than 2 or 3 million, as that man said. So let us understand ourselves. And the Tinubu promised that if he doesn't fix electricity, nobody should vote him for 2027. So myself, I will carry my DC. That day, if I didn't see electricity 1 month without tipping off, I will not vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Thank you so much.
What he promised.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hello, good morning here.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
This is Mecca from Ogun State.
Okay.
Now, Jude, listen, even the sitting governments know that Obi is a threat to them. Even the sitting governments know that Obi won 2023. Now, why are they saying that Obi should be a vice. Instead of Obi to be a vice, let Obi just sit back. What if Obi be a vice to Atiku and Atiku now mess up? Do you think that Obi now will still, be in Nigeria again? Now, instead of Obi to be a vice to Atiku, please let Obi just respect himself, not to stand himself, because
Thank you.
Atiku may not meet up to the demand of Nigeria.
Thank you.
And if there's any stain, it also affects Obi, then Obi name will just fall. So if Obi cannot be a president, let him just sit back, maintain his name.
Thank you.
That is all I can.
Thank you so much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Judah.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Talk to us. We can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good. Yeah, how was the weekend?
Great. Let's go.
Yes, I want to say some few things concerning the perception of quite a number of our callers, and they have the right to that anyway. But you see, politics is not business, the normal business. Politics is a game that must be studied with respect to numbers. And it is a game that brings in compromise and trying to mellow down some things. Let it be known to you and myself today. The narrative and the narrative, as well as the thinking of many Nigerians that it must go to north, it must go to south. It was the idea of PDP. It is never enshrined in the constitution of this country. And I think we should grow beyond this sentiment of where this comes from. Rather, we should be looking at who can deliver. That is number one. Now, let us not be concerned of the something fact. The current president was not president when he said the word, grass run and whatever with it. Believe you me sincerely, if they don't get people who can really give him a tough time in the north, I repeat again, in the north, believe you me sincerely, the current administration will still continue. And we should have outgrown this sentiment of religion, of my state, my whatever. That is not what we are interested in. We are looking at somebody who can take out Nigeria. The situation in this country now can be described as the worst. Atiku, if we can describe him, somebody can describe him as worse. Obi can be described as the good or whatever we want to say. But the truth is that it will be difficult to jump from the worst to the best. It is not that easy. We can take it gradually. And my position is very simple. Obi should sit down critically and look. Because what happened in 2023, Lagos State that Obi won, I am assuring you it can never happen again. And I will tell you a few reasons. They have learnt their lesson. How many structures are there? Even the last election, local government, how many people came out for a Labour Party? So most of the people that won under the party of Labour Party in 2023, most of them have decamped. So it's to tell you that most of the structures then are gradually collapsing. So the fact is that he should take time to understudy his political strength most importantly, sorry, my brother, if you have a way of communicating with Mr. Peter Obi, he should learn to talk less. Politicians don't talk and run to every issue raised. It is used most times to understudy what is in his mind. God bless you, my dear.
Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate that. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judah.
Good morning. I can hear you. Talk to us.
Okay. I'm not hearing you, but I hope you
I can hear you.
So
I can hear you very well. Good morning.
The thing is that if that Peter Obi cannot win Tinubu as it stands so in the next election, that means Tinubu is doing probably well. So there's no other thing to do. If the permutation is still the same like this, that Peter Obi cannot win Tinubu, that means no one else is doing it. No one else can win him. That means the dollar is equal to Naira and the economy is very fine. So that means Tinubu should move on. That's what I want to say.
Thank you so much. Thank you. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Mark from Chacha.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in support of Obi not being a vice article. He said he should not even step to the presidency because Atiku is like Buhari in disguise. Whatever we are projecting about Atiku will still be like when they say that Buhari will do this, you do that, Mr. Integrity, this and that. Now then everything become a mirage. So I'm not a supporter of Obi becoming vice to Atiku. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Good morning.
Good morning, Kamijide.
Good morning to you.
Yeah. My name is Charity.
Okay.
And I'm calling you from my daughter last week.
All right.
You see Frank Ayala. Is either he has been dollarized by Atiku or he has eaten corn from Tinubu's side. I don't see why they will always say that P2B cannot and will not. P2B won 2023 election and it was clear to everybody. Everybody knows it. So I don't know why they want to use P2B to make Atiku president.
Okay.
If Atiku is that high and mighty, why didn't he win 2023? Why does he need Obi to win the election? So my take is, instead of Obi trolling himself with all these people, he better step away and not even be the president. Let us see how Atiku will be president of Nigeria.
Thank you.
Frank Ayala used to be, and in fact, when he talks, even you in the studio, you know that Frank Ayala, whatever he talks, Frank Ayala, whatever, he is lying. And you know it. I feel it in your voice that you know that this guy has shifted ground. He's no longer speaking the truth. His analysis concerning what.
All right, thank you. Whether you like it or not, it's his opinion. All right, it's just our various opinions. Hello, good morning to you.
Morning, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning.
Okay, my name is Godfrey. I'm calling from Michigan.
Good morning.
In the United States.
Good morning.
This is 3 in the morning here.
Okay.
I think I totally disagree with most of the submissions I'm hearing this morning. I think the only thing Obi needs to win this election is a free and fair election. I am of the opinion that we should allow the 3-man race, Obi versus Atiku versus Tinubu. Believe me, Obi already has 18 states that he has in the bag for him. Many of us believe Obi won up to 18 states in the last election, but INEC did whatever they did. But that's a case for another day. Obi can comfortably clear the southeast, south, and a lot of states in the north central, giving him the victory with Lagos and Abuja. And then let Atiku and Tinubu flush it out in the north. They can share whatever votes they want to share in the north. That wouldn't give them victory. But with the 18 states, Obi is assured of, he wins the election. So I'm actually of the opinion that we should allow a 3-man race, Obi versus Atiku versus Tinubu, and let Atiku and Tinubu slug it out in the north while Obi backs himself with 18 to 19
Thank you so much.
states, and he will win it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. From Michigan. Thank you so much. Okay, let me read what someone said. Let me just touch on some messages, but later by 10:30, I will be back here. All right, to do justice to your messages and then take more calls, and let's just have a beautiful conversation around this. Okay, but then this person is saying, he said, please, the obedient should be advised to tell Mr. Peter Obi to accept the vice president's lot and get to the corridor of power first. Those calling, that Peter Obi should not accept vice president's lot don't really understand Nigeria and Nigerian politics. We know Obi can do it. Yes, we know. But will the present government relinquish power if Obi won? If he wins? Wouldn't they rig him out? And who loses after the process? Tell your callers that there is nothing like zoning in Nigeria or in the Nigerian constitution. The system will not hand it over to Obi. Please educate them. Let Obi align with Atiku first. Festy. That's what this person is saying. Well, if Obi go listen to Nigerians, Obi go confuse. I swear. Obi go if this man listens to Nigerians, whether obedient or not, or whether this man go confused. I swear. This is too much. Okay. Yes, in the voice of my chama. Okay. Hello, good morning here. What's your name?
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You are speaking with Prophet from Arimoto.
Prophesy.
Why people are always attacking and saying P2P to depart. P2P is qualified in all ramifications to contest president of Nigeria. Fine. Everybody knew that he won the 2023 election. Even in River State, everyone knew what they did in River State, wickedly. To turn everything. Even Labour Party won in River State, and the all South and many other places. Then they only fight as if not capable. Even if now, instead you want to use 4 years, now to complete Southern 8 years, you want to use 4 years. If you can allow him to use 4 years, I think we North will like to use 8 years. Buhari will use 8 years in name of North, and it comes to start since after war end in 1970. Nobody that comes for start with the rule Nigeria. And why is this one in type of election? They will not allow somebody that comes for it to contest and or to even to govern Nigeria. But after everything now, they will.
Thank you so much.
When after election, they were talking about one Nigeria. When they were doing election, they see an anybody person contestant as if the person want to divide Nigeria. You forget about some.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. Everyone, can we have this conversation by 10:30 a.m.? Yes. I'll be back here by 10:30. We will talk about this. The conversation continues by 10:30. Everyone. All right, so please do join me on Instagram, on Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. I am IKAMIJUDEH. It's just one word. IKAMIJUDEH. That is Ikami Jude. But my name is Jude. Ikami Jude. I love you all so much, and I will see you later. Have fun. I'll be right back.
This is your number one radio station at VOP 90.3 FM.
You are listening to the number one station. The Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Do not touch that dial.
Kudos Homes Limited don't come with better. I pray say you go there among of people where I go congratulate they don't become landlady. Kudos Homes Limited make am easy for una make una get better land where you go build your own house.